Oh, hey! Welcome back to the Deep Discog Dive. On today's episode, we'll be looking at megapop superstar Taylor Swift. Born in Pennsylvania, she moved to Nashville and became a country star by the age of 19. Soon thereafter, she moved into pop and is now one of the few musicians out there who I would consider a true classic pop star. And because of that, everybody's got a take on her, whether it be about her music or any other part of her life, including me. The first video I ever uploaded to this channel was an analysis of the music theory behind her 2017 album, Reputation. This is also the 100th video I've put out under the name Mike the Snare, which I totally didn't just realize at 9 o'clock the night before I put this video out, no siree. And with her new album having just released, I thought it would be fun to go back and look at her 7 studio albums and witness her rise for myself. Let's dive in. It's fine. Some fine lyrics, some fine performances, some fine songs, fine... all of it. It's fine. Oh, the kick and snare are so good. The kick has enough presence and punch to it without mucking up the low end. The snare has that distinctive ring and enough space so that it's always audible, but it never masks anything else in the mix. This album could have just been the percussion tracks and I would have been fine with it. The fact that the rest of the album is varying degrees of decent is just icing on the cake. Like right now? It's fine. Totally fine. Definitely a step up in lyricism. Cool that she wrote all the songs without any co-writers. Otherwise, it's fine. What? It's fine. This is a great album. The songwriting is top-notch, the lyrics can be pretty engaging and moving. The production is able to balance between her country roots and the more pop-centric stuff in a way that doesn't sacrifice the charms of either. It's like everything that makes her music good is here and amplified, and everything that holds it back doesn't hinder it much. In that sense, if I may bring up an artist who's often tied to Taylor Swift in the public, this is kind of Taylor Swift's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I feel like that's gonna make people mad. It's like all the best chefs in the world came together to make a KFC Double Down. It'll taste great, like the best you've ever had, but it's still just a KFC Double Down. Also, in case you were curious, I am still bitter about this beating to Pimp a Butterfly for Album of the Year at the Grammys. I've already made a video about this album, which I've mentioned before, so if you want to watch that, I'll link to it. Though, fair warning, I did film it with a 2006 Canon camcorder and use the onboard mic, so buckle up. But to summarize, good production and a few great hooks cannot cover the fact that this album is so musically stale. I mean, 60% of the songs use this scale. That's it. It also begs you to pay more attention to its cultural context than the music, and it arguably suffers if you don't. So I guess in that sense, it's her Life of Pablo. I'll mention this one in my next quick review video too, but for now I'll say it's good, I guess? It's the first record of hers that I would describe as understated, for the most part. That one song with the Dixie Chicks about her mother having cancer was genuinely moving, but the one about London Boys was a few sandwiches short of a picnic. Also, they got rid of the spelling is fun line in Me. Like, who's gonna keep America's literacy rates up now? Basically, it's the first Taylor Swift album that feels like just another Taylor Swift album, which is either a damning statement or a blessing in disguise. For me, it's fine. Super fine, just why are you looking at me like that? I said it's fine.
Red would be Bombalurina.
I respect Taylor Swift's work, but as a whole, I don't think I was able to connect with it the way that so many of her adoring fans have. That said, I would be a fool if I tried to argue that she wasn't a good musician and she didn't have any good songs. She absolutely is, and she absolutely does. If you're looking to get into her discography, definitely check out Red. Maybe these ones too. Who knows? Since she might be re-recording her entire discography soon, I might have to revisit these albums in the near future. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have my own re-recording to get back to. Hello? Satan, how'd you get this number?